Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've not done it already, please click the subscribe button and follow me across all my social media platforms. Links are in the description box below. Coming into this fight, I anticipated a Tyson Fury points win. Logic behind it: Tyson Fury is heavier, Deontay Wilder is heavier. I just felt that based on those factors and how it went for the first two fights, I knew that Deontay Wilder would be a little bit more resilient to Tyson Fury's barrages of punches. And I just saw that it was going to drag on a little longer, and it was just going to, be a dominant fight up and eventually go to the 12th round and, points win for Tyson Fury. That's how I saw it. And that's how the fight pretty much almost played out. The only difference is that though some of the variables kind of got pushed a bit forward, but it doesn't matter because OTC got his prediction right, yeah. Listen, for those of you guys who are unaware, I always appear on the Undefeated podcast a lot of the time, and sometimes I give my predictions. And last year, well, not last year, but I've given like bad predictions before, man. I'm telling you this now. Yeah, I hear horrendous ones, yeah. And then I've been labelled alongside Drake, David Hay, and these men as being a curse, bro. Yeah, black sheep. Yeah, not black sheep. Sorry, black cat. Yeah, a guy whose prediction goes wrong all the time, bro. Yeah, right now my predictions are right, yeah, and I want my flowers, dandelions, daffodils, lilies, roses, sunflowers, you name it. I want the whole barrage. I want the whole bouquet. Bring it all. I want it. See it, yeah. Let's get cracking. Coming into this fight, ring walk. Both ring walks, extraordinary. Let's start with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder coming in with a little bit more of an ancestral African type of garments. It didn't weigh 45 pounds, I'll tell you that for free. It looked very light, but ultimately it's pretty much pretty box standard to how Deontay Wilder does his ring walk. Tyson Fury's one, his one's moving like Piccadilly Circus, Leicester Square type of a vibe. The way they're West End theatre type of a vibe, yeah. Bruv, it was some Hercules remake, but with a guy with a foghorn. It was a bit weird, bruv, yeah. But anyway, yeah. Coming into the fight, round number 1. Listen, Deontay Wilder came out of the gates, I must say, and I would have anticipated this one as well, because how I saw it is that the first couple of fights, or the first fight was a bit different, but the second fight in particular, what made him lose the fight is because he came up really slowly. And what that meant was that Tyson Fury kind of put a dent into him a lot sooner and kind of drained his battery from the get-go, and he couldn't recover from round 1. And this time he wanted to build a foundation and build a block where he can leverage off the first and the second round and take that to the next level and knock out Tyson Fury. First round, 1-2 to the body. Good 1-2 jabs to the body, and just trying to invest it, because later on down the line he would have expected Tyson Fury to slow down, oil up the Alabama windmills, yeah. Renewable energy, you done know, yeah. Big up like Green, Insulate Britain, Dons, bloody Extinction Rebellion. It's your time to shine, yeah. He was invested to the body and tried to windmill his way out of it, yeah. Alabama windmills, yeah, in full effect. However, first 2 rounds, first 2 rounds I give it to Deontay Wilder. I have to give it to Deontay the first 2 rounds. Tyson Fury was on his end. He was a little bit more tentative, looking at Deontay Wilder, trying to analyze what he was trying to do, trying to see, okay, what is his pattern of play, because he's moving very different to how he was in his last, basically pretty much all of his career, where he would often headhunt. Body investment isn't quite a thing for Deontay Wilder, so ultimately it's a bit weird for Deontay Wilder to do that kind of stuff. That's why he kind of took Tyson Fury by a little bit of a surprise, but try to see, okay, what's he doing? Jab him and don't let him affect you. Round 3 comes. Round 3, Deontay Wilder, or Tyson Fury knocks down Deontay Wilder. Crazy, yeah, crazy. I was like, rah, my prediction's going to be made even earlier. wow, I did not expect this coming, yeah. Literally, Deontay Wilder got up like springboards, battled through the rest of the round. Next round comes round 4, probably round, wow, one of the best rounds from a heavyweight fight in a while. Yeah, one of the best rounds from a heavyweight fight in a while. 3 knockdowns in one round. 1 by Deontay Wilder, 2 by Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder again gets knocked down. He gets back up. I think, raw. He's gonna get swiped here. He's gonna get cleaned out here. And then all of a sudden, literally coming along. To be fair, coming along to the 4th round, I was expecting to clean him out. I was seeing it. I was like, rah, he's gonna clean him out. Decision, Deontay Wilder, I'm praying for you right now. It's about to be peak, yeah. But you know what? He done his job, man. Even though he got knocked down himself, but he knocked Tyson Fury down twice. First time ever in his career. Crazy. In all of his 30 fights, it's the first time he's ever been knocked down in one round, on 2 or twice in one round. Which is, I don't see how that's really big deal, but the commentator said it, so I'm repeating it. Is what it is. Round 4. That was round 4. Round 5. Deontay Wilder just a little bit tight. His legs are gone. Round 5. I'm thinking, raw, bro. It's getting done earlier than I'm expected. Crazy, yeah? Deontay Wilder's... But do you know what it is? His legs were jelly. But it was jelly with dynamite in his hand. So, it's like... You're looking at it like, raw, I could go for you, but... you got a bit of a right hand. It's like, how do I say it? It's like trying to... Okay, let's say you've got an 11-year-old kid. 11 years old. 11-year-old kid with a very small knife within his hand. Are you just going for him? Or let's say you're in combat. I don't know. No, that's a bad excuse. It's bad. Anyway, we move on, yeah? But it's like a 3-year-old with a shotgun. It's like, you've got the power to beat him, but he's got a shotgun at the end, and you're like, wow, what's going on? Anyway, yeah, enough of the kid analogies. Let's keep moving on, yeah. But people have described Deontay Wilder, it's boxing IQ like a 3-year-old, to be fair. So that's where I get my analogy from. Let's keep on moving. Anyway, round 5, Deontay Wilder's gone. Finish. 6, done out here, yeah. But you know what? He showed extreme amount of resilience. And you know what? I have to give it to him. From round 5, he was out to round 11. He was just hanging in there. And this is where he gets to a position where he could have been out a lot sooner if his corner team kind of threw in the towel, but they didn't. They had an agreement not to throw in the towel. That's why I thought he was going to points position. That was one of my factors. It weren't really a technical fight, so I'm not going to give you a technical breakdown, but Tyson Fury was like 1-2s and hooks, tried to hit him with, to be fair, anything. Deontay Wilder, he was just like leaning on the ropes, leaning on him, hoping for the best and praying. Clinches were effective for Tyson Fury. Again, another thing that I expected in my preview show, Tuesday 9 p.m. OTC. It's the Fighting Talk show every Tuesday 9 p.m. live at the channel, and we talk about previews, break it down, etc. And this is something that I broke down last week. Okay, moving swiftly on, we've had nothing really much, to be fair. We just clinching, moving. Like, it was like, raw. Are you really gonna do this? And you know what? Malik Scott and his team, they all had an agreement. So this is where it comes to a point where safeguarding has to be a huge factor in this, because you're getting beaten up, man, and the referee should have stopped it sooner. But it's one of the ones the referee can't really stop it because he's out, but he's not out. Like Tyson, he caught Tyson Fury for good shots in that period of time, but Tyson Fury was just like, he got wobbled a little bit and then went back into fight mode. It was like he was out, but he weren't out. He tried to nail him to the canvas, but you weren't giving up, man. And I like that tough energy. I like that tough spirit. 9th round actually, Tyson Fury, his team and his corner team said to him, look, Yeah, your head, like literally just trying to slug it out. It's not working. Just keep jabbing him and moving, and that's exactly what he did. He jabbed, saw an opening, and just literally picked his shots. He didn't headhunt, he didn't slug his way to shots. He picked his shots, and that's a big key factor if Tyson Fury won this fight earlier than expected. Earlier than what I expected. Later on, round 10, he sort of took round 10 a little bit off. He took Weather the Storm and used that energy from round 9 and 10 and just went for it in round 11 and took him out. Very good. I think it was a left hook. It was a left. I had to watch the fight back again, but I think it might have been a left hook that took Deontay Wilder out. So it was like Deontay Wilder got dropped to the canvas. No, the referee just waved it off. He didn't even bother. I like that. Was there a huge count? The thing is, the camera wasn't really on target, so that's why it was very weird. I'm not sure whether the referee kind of counted. That's where it gets a bit ambiguous. I have to watch it back again to analyze it, but he was gone. He was out again. Tyson Fury knocked out Deontay Wilder. Like, yo, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. One of the best heavyweight fights of this generation. Absolutely. And hopefully we get to see more of these heavyweight fights going forward. Now WBC have mandated that Dillian White or Otto Wallin has to face Tyson Fury next. So wow, it is going to be a great end of the year, early next year for heavyweight boxing. So put some respect on my name. I got this prediction right. After the fight as well, and after the fight, Deontay Wilder Tyson reached out to Deontay Wilder for some sportsmanship. Deontay Wilder brushed him aside. I didn't think that was good. I didn't really think that was good, but Deontay Wilder is a character nonetheless. So it weren't good. It was bad sportsmanship, but like he's from a different cloth. He didn't grow up on the philosophy of like a Michael Jordan or other individuals who, if they lose, they shake the opponent's hand and keep it moving. He's a bit more like complaining, whining, keep it moving, etc. And you know, it is what it is. I wonder what he's going to say after the fight. I haven't watched the press conference right now, but it's going to be exciting. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. Listen, OTC gets his prediction almost spot on. I was basically a round out, basically, because when he got knocked down, it was the end of the 11th round. So I was a round out, basically. Yeah, crazy. Like the video, subscribe. Catch me on Tuesday night show, 9 p.m. OTC, the Fighting Talk Show. Peace, love, and prosperity, guys. And I'm going to catch you in a bit. Peace.